Hello and welcome back to another video. Well, here we are. It's September already and it's a very dull, it's spotting of rain. It's very windy again, so I hope you can hear me okay. But in this week's video, I wanted to take a look. You know, it's all right me doing this channel and talking about boots and perhaps reviewing some boots as well. But I thought I'd have a look at, you know, where I look for boots to buy at reasonable prices, that is, because that's the other thing, you know. Most of these boots on this channel I look at are you know, either country boots or fashion boots, and the fashion boots I want to be as, you know, cheaply as possibly I can buy them, you know. So I thought we'd have a look, and I'm going to have a look at a website that I've found that is of interest to me, and I thought I'd share that with you, and we'll have a look at it together. So on with the video. So here we are on the AliExpress web page or shop, and I have never bought from this particular Chinese again outfit, but I was quite impressed with how many sort of taller boots for men that they have. I think I might try. I'm not going to spend a lot of money, you know, as I say, and I'll try and buy a pair or a couple of pairs, and I haven't made my mind up yet, and then obviously we'll have a look at them and I'll tell you how long they took to come and how the process was. But they have quite a few pairs of taller men's boots, which is quite nice to see, you know. Sadly, you know, you have to buy them from China. These I point in these boots here, well, if we click on it we can bring it into a better these boots here at £25. There again, I've no idea what the shipping is, or I can tell you it's £4.96 if you just buy these boots on their own. But they kind of made me laugh because they have like a little purse on the side, and that kind of made me smile because there's a very well-known British comedy programme that was one of the longest running comedy programmes in the world, I believe, and that was a programme called Last of the Summer Wine, and it was generally about the exploits of three older men in a small Yorkshire town and what they got up to, and that they'd go wandering about and go walking. And there was various actors in this over the years, and when a chap who was called Seymour in the programme, when he came into it and played a part, he played a bit of he was an ex-headmaster, and he was a bit of a mad inventor, and he invented a very masculine purse which you strap to your boot.
A concealed purse round your ankle like that. It's a significant advance in personal security. I mean, how many pickpockets are you likely to meet only 9 inches high?
Mr. Wallace, you're going to be a bit tight.
Oh, now, don't start making difficulties. I want you to approach this whole sequence of tests with a positive attitude.
Not till you've paid the lady.
What?
Squeaky boot off my furniture.
Look, I'm all right.
Hey, what do you think this is? Now then, that's 3 T's. Don't you raise your leg at me.
So these boots kind of made me laugh because it reminded me of this particular comedy program, and I'm not sure that I really like that pocket on those boots. But if that's your thing, this AliExpress have got a, you know, quite a good range of taller men's boots. There again, what I will say is I've looked at some of the reviews of these boots that people have bought on this site, and several people have said the boots were advertised on the site as leather, and when they get them they're faux leather. Well, you know, that, to be honest, doesn't really bother me that much. In fact, to be honest, I prefer faux leather fashion type boots these days. If you're buying, yeah, if you're looking at buying a riding boot, or maybe a better outside door country boot, well then you perhaps, you know, would look at leather and that kind of thing. But these are what I call fashion boots, you know, and so that wouldn't trouble me. But yeah, do be careful. And also, if you do buy from this site, go you know, write down all the pages eventually. Obviously I'm not going to sit here all day and show you, but eventually, you know, when you get to page 8 or 9, you start running into women's taller boots. Obviously the men's run out, but you can see we've got a good range there. And the strange thing about this site is that you'll perhaps see the same boot. If we click on another page, go to another page, you'll keep seeing the same boots probably several times, and you'll think, well, hang on, I saw that boot there for £53, and here it's £37. So do look at all the pages, and you know, if you like a particular boot, do check that you can find it, you know, at a less price. I don't know why they do that. I suppose it's you know, it's a way, you know. But I've found that, you know, that several of these boots, you know, this one in particular, if we click on this boot, it's called a real genuine leather buckle fashion men's cowboy boot with pointed toe. There again, I don't think for one moment. Shall we see what the review, if somebody has reviewed? And there you can see there's a lot of boots by this. No, it doesn't look as though we've had any reviews on this. Actually, it's got a rating of 4.8, so people have obviously liked it. But I have seen this boot on the site further on pages where it's a lot cheaper than this £68.99, and obviously there you see it only goes up to a size 9, so obviously that isn't particularly a large. Most of their sizes do go up, you know, to quite large, I have to say. If we find another boot to have a look at, let's go on another page here. See if it's go to page 3. So you can see there are, you know, there are quite a range here. Obviously it's not vast. Obviously, like everywhere, it's somewhat limited. But I thought it was quite interesting, and I'm certainly going to try some of these boots. Perhaps if we go back to the first page, and just for interest, this is called an Italian brand men's knee-high boot, which is quite a nice boot. I like it. It's got a flat sole. You can see this goes up to a size 44 in Euro sizes. I think that's about size 11 men's in the UK. So there again, not vast sizes, but would be okay for me, certainly. And here we've got a it says a the names make me laugh on these. It's a crazing pot cow leather, big size, round toe, medium heel, classic equestrian long boots, slip on, winter brand knee high boots. and you can see these goes right up to a size 14 in men's sizes, and you can get these in brown or black. Quite a nice boot. You know, it's a pity. I wish the ASOS brand, which is another site you can go and look at, ASOS Fashion, they do have a few, as I've reviewed on my boot channel already. They do have a number of taller boots, but nothing like this. That they've gone down the avenue of all these chunky. I think they're obviously thinking of probably a younger market, and but it would be nice if ASOS did a styling like this. I quite like those. Okay, they're £54.21. They reckon they should have been £121.10. They got 55% off. And these do have free shipping. So yeah, there is plenty there to have a look at. If we look at these, another kind of, you see they only go up to a 10.5 in men's size again. There's quite a nice little range there of boots. I quite like those, and you see they go right up to a men's 13 size. A little bit more expensive, obviously £145. They call them motorcycling boots, riding equestrian. I don't think you'd probably want to ride in them. I tend to, there again, for me they are more of a fashion boot, but a nice boot, where could you go? And there's certainly no shops in the UK that I could walk into and probably buy a man's boot like that. So I think these sites do have, their uses for us men, as I say, and certainly worth a look. As I say, this is AliExpress. There is Shein, which is another Chinese site. And I mean, there's quite a few if you start looking for them, and certainly worth a look, definitely. And as I say, I shall purchase. I haven't made my mind what I'm going to purchase from here, but I shall certainly purchase some boots from this site, then we'll have a look at them, and I'll tell you the experience, whether it was easy to buy them, how long they took to come, what the shipping was like. But you can see there is, quite a decent range altogether, and that's, for the first 3 or 4 pages you've got. If we go to page 5, so if we jump to page 5, I don't know what we've got then. Yeah, we're still getting some, they are going obviously into more women's styles, I think, although these are still men's here. I mean, it's certainly worth a look. I have some of these, and I do like these brown boots, and they're cheaper than I bought them. I bought them on Amazon. There again, I think it was a Chinese organisation that they came from, or shop, I should say. There's 1 or 2 interesting boots on this site, certainly worth looking at. Now, just a bit of a contrast here, we've come to another site, and this is Rick Owens, who is a designer and who is really, right at the top there in fashion. But I just thought I would, show you the price. I mean, this boot here, is... These prices are in US dollars. This is $2,155 US dollars, which is ridiculous. I mean, this tall boot here, which I don't particularly like, and that's $2,240 US dollars. This is the extreme. I mean, no way, in my view, are these fashion boots, and you'd have to be, you'd have to have so much money you didn't know what to do with it, basically, I feel, to purchase a pair of Rick Owens boots. I mean, there's some Rick Owens sneaker boots there, and they're $1,435 US dollars. you know, that's the extreme, you know, that you probably find. If you've got the money and you like them, well, as always, why not buy them? So as always, thanks for watching. If you want to have a look at that AliExpress website, and if there's any boots that you fancy, you know, seeing me review or seeing me wear, yeah, drop it down in the comments. And as I haven't made my mind at what I'm going to buy from there yet, and I would like to buy something from there to try them and see what they're like. So yeah, if you would like to see any of those boots reviewed on there, please, I can't afford to buy, you know, 20 or 30 pairs, obviously, and it's where do you put the boots then, isn't it? So, but, you know, I'm looking perhaps to buy a couple of pairs and perhaps a pair later on. But obviously it is now getting towards the season where we can put our tall boots on again and wear them, and I really enjoy them, particularly if you're in the, you know, in Europe or wherever, when the colder weather starts to come, and with autumn and winter. So there we go. As always, many thanks for watching. Thanks for the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Please do think about subscribing. It really does help us smaller channels try to grow and get noticed on YouTube. That's what it's all about. I love your comments. Thank you for your really kind support. And as always, my very best wishes to you all, and I'll catch up with you very soon with another video. Until that point in time, my best wishes and bye for now.